Hello children, a warm welcome to you all. In the previous session, we learned about spherical mirrors, concave mirrors and convex mirrors. You might have seen a magnifying glass used to read very small print. The magnifying glass is a type of lens. Lenses are widely used in spectacles, telescopes, and microscopes. There are many uses of lenses in our day-to-day life. Let us learn about lens and image formation by the lens from the lesson Light from class 7 Science in this session. Learning outcomes. At the end of this session, you will be able to understand about lens, concave lens, convex lens, experiment with lenses, image formation by concave and convex lens. Is sunlight white or colored? Newton's disk. Keywords. Concave lens. Lenses which are thinner in the middle than at the edges. Convex lens. Lenses which are thicker in the middle than at the edges. Real image. Image that can be formed on a screen. Virtual image. Image that cannot be obtained on a screen but can be seen in the lens. Rainbow. Prism. Newton's disk. A disk with segments in rainbow colors. Before we start, let us look at the concept map of this session. A lens is a single piece of transparent glass material bound by two spherical surfaces. Since they are transparent, light can easily pass through them. Lenses are of two types: concave lens, convex lens. The lenses which are thicker in the middle than at the edges are convex lenses. A convex lens bends inward, the light falling on it. Therefore, it is called a converging lens. The lenses which are thinner in the middle than at the edges are concave lenses. A concave lens bends outward the light and is called a diverging lens. Now, let us do an activity with the lenses. Take a convex lens or magnifying lens. Put it in the path of sun rays. Place a sheet of paper below the lens. Adjust the distance between the lens and the paper till you get a bright spot on the paper. Hold the lens steady for a few minutes. We observe that the paper begins to burn. This happens because a magnifying lens is a converging lens. So, it converges the rays of sunlight falling on it to a single point on the paper. Since the sun's rays are heat radiation, they raise the temperature of the paper and thus it starts burning. Now, replace the convex lens with a concave lens. We observe that we do not get the bright spot on the paper. A concave lens cannot make the paper burn because a concave lens diverges the rays of sunlight falling on the paper and thus the temperature of the paper does not rise. So, the paper does not catch fire. Let us do an activity to understand how the image is formed by the convex lens. Take a convex lens and fix it on a stand. Place it on a table. Paste a piece of white paper on a cardboard sheet such that it acts as a screen. Place a lighted candle at a distance of about 50 cm from the lens. Try to obtain the image of the candle on a paper screen. For this, move the screen till a sharp image of the flame is obtained. We get a real, inverted, and diminished image. Now, vary the distance of the candle from the lens. Try to obtain the image of the candle flame every time on the screen by moving it. When the object is placed close to a convex lens, a virtual, erect, and magnified image is formed. When the distance between the object and the lens is increased, the size of the image gets diminished, inverted, and a real image is formed. The image formed by a concave lens is always virtual, erect, and smaller in size than the object. You could have seen a rainbow in the sky. You might have noticed that it appears usually after the rain when the sun is low in the sky. The rainbow is seen as a large arc in the sky with many colors. We see that there are 7 colors in a rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Though it may not be easy to distinguish all of them. You might also have seen that when you blow soap bubbles, they appear colorful. Similarly, when light is reflected from the surface of a compact disc, CD, you see many colors. Based on these experiences, could we say that the sunlight is a mixture of different colors? Let us investigate by doing an activity. Take a glass prism. Allow a narrow beam of sunlight through a small hole in the window of a dark room to fall on one face of the prism. Let the light coming out of the other face of the prism fall on white sheet of paper. We observe colors similar to those in a rainbow. This shows that the sunlight consists of 7 colors. The sunlight is said to be white light. This means that the white light consists of 7 colors. To know about Newton's disk, let us do an activity. Take a circular cardboard disc of about 10 cm in diameter. Divide this disc into 7 segments. Paint the 7 rainbow colors on these segments. Make a small hole at the center of the disc. Fix the disc loosely on the tip of refill of a ball pen. Ensure that the disc rotates freely. Rotate the disc in the daylight. When the disc is rotated fast, the colors get mixed together and the disc appears to be whitish. Such a disc is popularly known as Newton's disk. Points to remember. A lens is a single piece of transparent glass material bound by 2 spherical surfaces. The lenses, which are thicker in the middle than at the edges, are convex lenses. The lenses, which are thinner in the middle than at the edges, are concave lenses. A convex lens converges the light falling on it. A concave lens diverges the light. A convex lens can form real and inverted images. When the object is placed very close to the lens, the image formed is virtual, erect, and magnified. A concave lens always forms an erect, virtual, and smaller image than the object. White light is composed of 7 colors. Thanks for watching.